Hey there, welcome to Tiny Elephant. In this video, we'll be crafting this big granny square with a delightful flower in the center. So, grab your favorite crochet hook and let's get started. I'm going to start with my yellow yarn in the center. To make a magic ring, simply hold the yarn tail. I prefer to wrap the yarn around my fingers twice. Insert the hook, pull through a loop, then chain one right away. This chain one is our beginning chain and it doesn't count as a stitch. And we're going to work 6 single crochets into this ring. Once you've completed your 6 single crochets, it's time to tighten the ring. You'll notice the yarn tail and 2 loops on the inside of your work. So very slowly and gently give your yarn tail a little bit pull to see which strand moves. Get that moving one, then we pull it firmly, so that it closes up this inner circle tightly. Then, pull the yarn end nice and tight. Now, I'm going to join with a slip stitch to my very first stitch. I always do the magic ring with double loops, so that the ring doesn't loosen up over time. For round 2 we make a slip stitch in the same stitch, but just in front loop. The loop closer to you when you are crocheting is considered the front loop. So chain 4. Skip the first stitch from hook, it's our turning chain, so it doesn't count as a stitch. Then we do a slip stitch in each of the remaining 3 stitches. Once you have the slip stitches done, we slip stitch to next stitch, we take also the front loop. Then we do exactly the same thing as before, chain 4 and turn, followed by 3 slip stitches. Now we have 2 stamens done. Keep going just like this. Insert our hook only into the front loops. We need 6 stamens for this round. Now I have all my 6 stamens. If you turn over your work, you will see the remaining 6 back loops. For round 3, we are going to increase in each of them. I'm going to insert the hook into the back loop of the first stitch, and yarn over, pull through a loop. Then chain 1, it doesn't count as a stitch. In the same stitch, we do 2 single crochets. So increasing in each back loop. So at the end, I'm gonna slip stitch to my very first single crochet stitch. For round 4, we are going to do one more layer of stamens in those front loops. Directly insert our hook into the front loop of the very first stitch, which is going to be the same stitch as your slip stitch. But just into this front loop, we make a slip stitch, then chain 4. Turn, work 3 slip stitches. The first stamen. Then we will work a slip stitch in next front loop. Then we just need to repeat what we did before. Just keep going all the way around until we have a total of 12 stamens. I have now my last one to go. Now there are all 12 stamens. To finish this round up, I'm going to join with a slip stitch to next stitch. Now we can fasten off and cut the yarn. It looks like this. If you turn over it, you will see those remaining back loops. We need them for next round. In round 5, we are going to make some chain spaces. So insert the hook into one of those back loops, pull through a loop, chain 1, it doesn't count as a stitch. In the same stitch, we will work a single crochet. Then chain 3. Skip next 2 back loops. In the third stitch we single crochet again. Then chain 3. We simply repeat this 2 more times to create 4 chain spaces. This is my last chain 3, I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Now we slip stitch to reach the first chain space. In here we are going to make the first petal. So chain 3, work 6 treble crochets. And then chain 3 again, slip stitch into the chain space. Our first petal is done. To do the second, slip stitch to next chain space. Here we will just repeat the pattern. Chain 3, 6 treble crochets. and chain 3 again. Slip stitch. Second one is done. Just keep going all the way around. In my last chain 3, I have one more slip stitch to do. For round 7, we chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. Chain 3 more. Then make a double crochet in the middle of the next petal. So insert our hook from back. We will actually work the double crochet in the middle of chain 3 space from round 5. Chain 3 again, in the middle of next 2 petals, we work a double crochet. I will insert the hook into the slip stitch in previous round. Just like this, we repeat 3 more times. Once between the treble crochets. Once between 2 petals. At the end, join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain. We have created 8 chain spaces. We will directly add some petals exactly like before. We slip stitch to reach the first chain space. In here we are going to make the first petal, so chain 3, 6 treble crochets. Chain 3 again. Slip stitch. We are going to repeat this 7 more times. My last slip stitch. So 8 petals in total. For round 9, we chain 2. Then insert our hook into middle of the next petal. Slip stitch here. Then chain 6. Move to the next petal. We work a double crochet in the middle of it. Chain 6 again. Double crochet in the middle of next petal. So we want to work the double crochets in each of remaining petals. My last chain 6, I'm going to slip stitch in the chain 2 which we did at the beginning. There are 8 chain spaces. For round 10 we are going to do the third layer of petals. So very similar to the petals we crocheted before, only that we are going to be having 2 more treble crochets in each petal. So chain 3, 8 treble crochets into the chain space. Chain 3 again. Slip stitch in chain space. Just keep going all the way around. My last petal is done. We can now cut the yarn and fasten off. I've made 3 leaves for the flower already. Let's make one last together. So first of all, we are going to make a slip knot. Leave the loop so. And we insert our hook in the top middle of petal. Then pull through the loop. We chain 6. The last chain 3 is a turning chain, and it counts as a double crochet. So in the remaining stitches, we work 2 double crochets. And then 1/2 double crochet. Then a slip stitch into the stitch where we started. Chain 7. Turn like before. In the last 4 stitches we do 3 double crochets. And 1/2 double crochet. Then slip stitch again. Chain 6. Turn, 2 double crochets and 1/2 double crochet. Slip stitches at the end. Cut the yarn and fasten off as you like. I have my 4 leaves done. It looks like this. From round 12 we are going to form our square. So insert our hook into the middle of a petal. Pull through a new yarn. Chain 1, it doesn't count stitch, so we need 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 3. Double crochet in top of the last treble crochet. Chain 3. In top of the first little leaf, we single crochet. Chain 4. Single crochet in top of the second leaf. Chain 4 again. Single crochet in the third one. Like this. Chain 3. Move to next petal. Double crochet in the top of the first treble crochet. Chain 3. Now is to repeat. My last chain 3, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. We've created 24 chain spaces. Round 13 is straightforward. Chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. We just need to work 3 double crochets plus chain 1 in each chain space. So here we need 2 more double crochets and chain 1. To form the corner, we make more double crochets in this corner single crochet stitch. So 3 double crochets. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets and chain 1, all in one stitch. Just like this, keep going all the way around. I have the last double crochet cluster to go. I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain as usual. We are going to work one more round of clusters to make it bigger. So chain 3 as double crochet. Chain 1 more. In the next chain space we do 3 double crochets and chain 1. So just like before, in each chain 1 space we will have 3 double crochets and chain 1. In corner chain 3 spaces, we do 3 double crochets and chain 3, 3 double crochets and chain 1. Close to the end, since we've done a chain 3 at the beginning, we need in the last chain space just 2 more double crochets. Slip stitch to the 3rd chain. Alright, now we just have 2 rounds left. And we are going to do just single crochets. Using the new yarn, I'm going to pull through a loop. Then chain 1. Work a single crochet in each stitch. In the corner chain 3 space, 3 stitches. This stitch next to chain space can be slightly hidden. So look a little bit closer, try not to miss stitches. I have now 2 more stitches to go. Then join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Last round. We do the same. Single crochet in each stitch. In the corner we had here 3 stitches, so in the middle one, we should now work 3. And then just keep going all the way around. To finish it off, we are going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends eventually. We have our flower granny square done. I hope you've enjoyed this pattern, and I will see you in next video.